Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Friday, December 15th, 2024. Let's find out what's going on the economic calendar for today. Overnight trading session. The Asian trading session had been quite busy. We got plenty of data from Japan. Tankan all big industry capex index beats the expectations of 9.6% with the actual number of 11.3. Big manufacturing outlook index at the level of 13, manufacturing index at the level of 14, non-manufacturers index at the level of 33. So pretty steady data from Japan. Industrial production increases from 1.6 to 2.8, but this is still a little bit less than forecast of 3%. So pretty nice data from Japan. We are still waiting for the UK data. GDP, key event for the London session, is scheduled for release at 8 o'clock, together with the monthly GDP change, trade balance with non-European countries, industrial production and manufacturing production. Then we got plenty of data in form of the CPI from the Eurozone countries. French CPI, Spanish CPI, Polish CPI, and the industrial production data from basically the Eurozone. This data is scheduled for release at 11 o'clock. Then we got the data from the GDP again, monthly GDP tracker and GDP estimate scheduled for release at 2 o'clock. And during the US session, we got export and import price index scheduled for release at 2:30. From the Canada, we got manufacturing sales and wholesale sales. And then we got the US Barker Hughes oil recount and total recount data scheduled for release at 7 p.m. And that's about it. So main event of the day is still the UK GDP scheduled for release at 8 o'clock. Because of the plenty of data from the Japan, of course, we are going to take a look at the Japan market later on, but right now we are going to take a look at the charts. We will start with euro-dollar. Euro-dollar for our chart is doing exactly what we had in mind, which means after the WXY correction to the upside, a little overthrow at 1.0630, we got the resumption of the downside movement. We broke below the trend line, we broke below short-term technical support, now resistance 1.0533, and now we are testing the level of 1.0461 with the negative momentum, which is apparently directed to towards the level of 30, which is of course the level that is the extremely oversought level on the 4-hour chart. So for the euro-dollar, please keep an eye on 1.0460, 1.0427, 1.0336. This is the low for the last wave down. This is the swing low. Any breakout below this level might be very, very bearish. So that's the euro-dollar. Let's find out what the US dollar to the Japanese yen is doing. After slightly better than expected data from Japan, the US dollar versus the Japanese yen market is trying to move higher. Back inside the channel territory. The channel is the big blue thing on the screen. We moved above the level of 152.21. That was the technical resistance. Quite valid situation here, quite strong situation here, because the breakout candle is very, very big. Let me just zoom in. There you go. So now we've made a local high at 153.10. So the next target looks like it is this level, and that level is, let me just make it for you, 153.29. So that's a very, very serious level. If we break above this level, the market is back inside of the channel. And as you can see, the momentum is strong, momentum is positive. So we might see this breakout back into the channel quite soon. However, if there is a failure to move higher above this level, then this market might have trouble, might have a little bit of the confusion, and we might reverse lower. So for now, we watch the lower channel boundary and basically 153.30 to see whether this momentum is strong enough to get this market back inside the channel. This is how it looks like on the daily time frame chart. On daily time frame chart, you can see the whole week was the up week. Basically, all of this situation here looks like the upward movement on the US dollar to the Japanese yen. Now let's take a look at the S&P 500. The S&P 500 made a new swing high, 6,099 points, and now is consolidating the recent gains on a daily time frame chart. The whole week was partially up and down. Nevertheless, the technical support at 6,027 was tested, and the market is ready for another swing to the upside. Let me just zoom out back on again, so you can see this big ending diagonal. Since the low in the August 5th 2024, we've been doing this very nice movement to the upside. Looks like an uptrend. We got a series of the higher highs, higher lows, but from the other perspective, it also looks kind of a ending diagonalish. And we all know that if there's an ending diagonal at the top of the big trend to the upside, we might see some sort of the big correction or even the cycle invalidation. So please keep an eye on the current situation. 6,027, the nearest technical support. The other pair we would like to take a look at is the crude oil. So the crude oil market, as you can see on the daily time frame chart, keeps oscillating between the level of 66.64 roughly and the level of 72.91, just below the 100 periods moving average. On the momentum, we keep bouncing from the level of 40 and we getting stopped at the level of 55. So we are oscillating around the level of 50 again. So nothing is going on here. No directional movement just yet. The market is slowly bouncing up and down as we are day by day closer to the end of the year. And last but not least, let's take a look at the Bitcoin. Let's just switch to the 4-hour chart to get better perspective. What do we see here is obviously some sort of the downside movement after the failure to break above the $102,000. Quite nice, big upper shadow confirmation, and now we are just trading roughly around the level of 50 periods moving average, 99,814.7. The momentum went down to the neutral level, and to be honest with you guys, the market can be ready to continue this movement to the upside. So we might see some sort of the rally at the end of the week. That wouldn't be anything special, that wouldn't be anything suspicious. So where are the levels? The nearest technical support is the yesterday low, 99,165. So that's the local technical support, and the resistance is 102,539. So this is the danger zone for the bears. That's why they keep pushing this market every time it goes above $100,000. Nevertheless, the bulls doesn't stop. They won't stop. They still want to move higher and make another higher high, another all-time high. So they keep pushing to the upside as well. So the battle is still in progress. On Bitcoin, we will see what will happen by the end of the week, of the next week, and by the end of the month, quarter, and the year, of course, because it's December. For today, that's everything, I guess. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.